guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you've never been here before. This weekend I think I'm just gonna do a simple comfy reading vlog. Well, I say comfy, but mostly what I'm going to do this weekend is hopefully finish Home is Where the Bodies Are. The dust jacket is in safekeeping because I don't like reading with the dust jacket on the book, but this is the book I'm talking about. I am on page 134. I literally opened this book to read it and then fell asleep. My husband has walked in on me more than once with me falling asleep. Not because this book is bad, because I'm tired. This has been a very crazy week for me. But I'm going to try and get through this. I like it. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what happened. So I'm going to work on this weekend. And my next book on this TBR, hopefully, will be episode 13. I really want to get to this one. I really want to read this one. It's multimedia. Thing is, it's over 400 pages, which should be a whole heck of a lot of fun. And I'm just really interested in reading this one right now. It's, I believe, about some paranormal investigators who are investigating a house for a TV show, and things happen. I'm not quite sure what. I know Katie's reading has read this one before, and I know she didn't particularly care for it, but with I am loving twisters and thrillers. Twisters? I am loving thrillers right now, so I do feel like this could be fun for me. I'm enjoying thrillers. I'm kind of getting into the horror books, which is still so weird because I will not touch a horror movie for anything. So I think that's just what we're going to do this weekend. It's just something simple, and maybe 2 books, maybe 3. Maybe 3. My third one, if I had the choice, if I actually finish these 2 books this weekend, would be A Dowry of Blood. Either that or Halloween Party. We're going to say A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. I finished Dracula last week, and I want to continue with the vampire theme a little bit more, especially since yesterday? No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I finished the Twilight Saga for the 2nd time in my life, and those books still are not great. But I want to keep reading about vampires. I'm actually trying to convince my husband to let me paint a pumpkin, and I think I have an idea of what I want to do because of vampire mood. So this is a maybe, but a definite is finishing this book and at least starting episode 13. Zach is working this weekend, and because it's harvest, he's working later, so he's working until 4. So I literally have no excuse not to get up and read, other than the fact that I'm exhausted. But hopefully I will get up at a decent time tomorrow and get started, if not tonight. And hopefully I can update you guys soon. Hello, it is the next night. I did not vlog a lot today because I got up so late and I didn't see the point, so I didn't vlog much today. I needed to do some stuff around the house. But I'm filming this at 9 o'clock at night because I finished Home is Where the Bodies Are. I liked it. It was really good. I like how it was written. I wasn't sure about a lot of the family drama that happens, and then I realized you kind of need the family drama, but really when you get to the end is when you go, oh, that's why there's so much drama. I did not see the twist coming, but it kind of made sense. I was like, oh, so that makes sense. So I enjoyed the twist. I thought it was well done, but it's not quite a 5 for me. It is definitely a 4. It's definitely a 4. I still really enjoyed this. I highly recommend this if you're into thrillers. I do like that some of this is kind of written in the perspective of the mom, because you really start to get kind of details, but you don't quite know what those details are until the very end. Really good read. Also a really good autumn read, because this happens in the autumn of 2022. I had to count on my fingers, sorry. This actually happens in the autumn of 2022 in a Wisconsin town, which is actually pretty close to home for me, so that's pretty fun. But I have noticed in thrillers that character that's really frustrating to you is most likely not a good person. I'll put it that way. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't know how to really... I'm going to put it this way. I don't know how to like talk about these on camera and review these because I don't want to give it away. But here's that update, and I guess now, even though it's 9 o'clock at night, and I really probably shouldn't, I can start episode 13. I'm hoping this is a quick read. I'm not thinking it will be, but I'm gonna try. So here's my next read, and I will get started on that. I'm trying to keep these updates a little bit shorter because 1, editing purposes, and 2, I'm not yammering on. So hopefully the videos are a little more interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna get started on episode 13 and I'll update you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, so I guess I have another update for you. It's not a great update, it's just another one because I haven't updated in 3 days. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten that far into episode 13. Not because it's not good, but my motivation to read is going, like, dipping pretty badly. But today I did pretty good, I'm gonna say. Because I actually read this, I took this to work with me, and read during break. Which was nice. And different. Don't mind my cat. What are you doing back there? It got cold the last 2 days too, so pardon this. I am living in my husband's hoodie right now because it's just been so cold. Like, last couple of days I've woken up to below freezing temperatures. It's like, welcome to Midwest. But I am on page, technically I'm pretty much on page 150 here. 150 here. It doesn't really say I'm on day 3. And all I'm really going to say about this book that I know so far, but it goes from nothing's really happening to that escalated quickly in the first 150 pages. That is the entire first 150 pages. It was, okay, we got a backstory, something happened, wasn't real, to, oh, that escalated quickly. That is basically my update on that, because it's like, I don't want to say it came out of nowhere, but it came as a kind of a shock, and it's kind of weird to be sitting at break and then nothing's really happening and then suddenly something happens and it's like, I have to put this down because I have to go back to work. So, that's my update on episode 13. I'm hoping I'm going to still enjoy this one up. I'm still hoping to eat this one up. I do have a couple things I need to actually do tonight because it's a weeknight. And I guess I should say I should probably get back to reading. So I will see you guys later, hopefully with a much better and much more substantial update. So apparently Zach's car, to I guess prevent battery death or battery draining, it just turns off all the electronics after a while because I had a light on and that light turned off. So I'm reading by a street lamp outside waiting for him to get his hair cut. It was the only day he can get it and he's working tomorrow, so I went with him so we can get some dinner. I I brought my book. I'm still reading episode 13. I'm on page 259, so I'm over halfway through this book. I've also been reading it for like 20 minutes at breaks while I'm at work. So if anyone from my work sees this, hi, yeah, this is what I was working on today. And so Zach and I are in the city he's getting a haircut, and then we're gonna get something to eat. But yeah, I'm currently in the car, waiting in the car, and reading Vice Street Lamp. Hey guys, so I did not read yesterday. I sucked at reading yesterday. Instead, I watched Practical Magic and then lost what's the word I'm looking for. Lost my drive. There's it is. I watched Practical Magic and lost my drive. Oops. But today I thought I'd do a little bit of vlogging because we are doing something a little more autumnal today. After church, we're going to a pumpkin patch, which I haven't done in years, and I'm excited. And then we're going to Costco. Because why not? I will get some reading done later and I'll update you guys when I get there. I will see you at the pumpkin patch. Bye. Hey guys, it's the end of the day. We did go to a pumpkin patch today, as I'm hopefully putting in this video. And Zach and I made 3 pumpkins. He carved one and I painted 2. 2 very different pumpkins, I might add. Herb is a mess, which is why this is so close to my face. We did go to Costco and I got a book. Went to Costco and I got a book. Okay, you'll have a problem. This is The Story Collector by E.B. Woods, and she actually wrote The Lost Bookshop, which, cute Easter egg by the way, if you look at the cover of this book, there's The Lost Bookshop on the bookshelf. I just thought that was so cute. So basically, 100 years ago, Anna, a young farm girl, volunteers to help an intriguing American visitor translate fairy stories from Irish to English, but all is not as it seems, and Anna soon finds herself at the heart of a mystery that threatens her very way of life. In present-day New York, Sarah Harper boards a plane bound for the west coast of Ireland, but once there, she unearths secrets that could change the course of her life. So this sounds interesting to me, which is why I bought it. Obviously. And I want to read The Lost Bookshop too. But that's my update on that. As for this, I read 1 chapter, I guess they're chapters, section today So I'm on page 262. It's like a 400-page book. I'm getting pretty far in here, but I need to actually sit down and read it, which I haven't really done much this weekend because I've been like, oh, let's do something autumnal. So I watched Practical Magic, which is fine, but I didn't get a lot of reading done, which is the entire reason I extended this vlog an extra week. So I'm not going to get on that. I'm going to get to reading this. I got to get to these spooky reads. Well, I won't have to, but I really, really want to. So, I'm going to get back to episode 13. Really, honestly, my thoughts on the book so far is, oh, they're like, why are you making that decision? I don't want to give away too much, that's why I suck at these midway updates, but it's just like, why are you doing that? Like, you're obviously, like, why are you staying? Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? That's obviously not a good idea. So these characters are frustrating in kind of that way. I do like that they're distinct from each other, like they're very obviously distinct from each other, but they're making dumb decisions. I will say this, we did go to the pumpkin patch today, obviously, but Minnesota had the absolute audacity to be 81 degrees. It's October. What are you doing? Some years Minnesota gets snow this time of year. And trust me, you have not met a Minnesotan unless they tell you about the Halloween blizzard of 1991. That is a very Minnesota thing. If they were alive at that time, they will tell you all about it. I heard it from my mother-in-law, so if you're in Minnesota in 1991, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Today I'm going to get back to reading, and hopefully I can finish this book. Not tonight, because I have to work tomorrow, but this week, because I am so close to the end of it. I'm going to get back to my book, and I will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, so I am here to end the vlog because I have finally finished episode 13. I finished it today, and all I can say is I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with the ending. I think really what happened is it starts really, really strong. Like, it's very, very interesting, but the rest of it to me is either far-fetched or so off the rails I lost interest. That's the only way I can describe it. I liked the characters up until probably the last third. It's like, all of y'all suck. Like, every single one of you suck, except for maybe Jessica. It's not my favorite. I think I gave it 3 stars. I know it's on Instagram as 3 stars. So, this was a 3-star read for me. This is not my favorite. If you like endings that are, they're not even bitter. It's not even a bittersweet ending. It's just an agonizing, awful ending. Not awful as in, maybe not awful is not the right word, but it's an agonizing ending. And I guess that makes sense for a horror, but it's just, this character did not deserve what she got. I'm sorry, she didn't. I did not like how one of the characters was treated at the end of this book. They deserved so much better than that. That's all I'm going to say to that. And that was episode 13. It was a 3-star for me. And to go over, I gotta do this quick, to go over the second book that I finished, second physical book that I finished this vlog, is Home is Where the Bodies Are, where 3 siblings come across a videotape that has incriminating evidence to their parents on it. I liked this book. I was invested in this book. I wasn't a fan of the family drama at first, and then then you get to the twist and it's like, oh. I enjoyed it. I like the dynamic between the siblings. Honestly, the twist was a bit of a shock, so I did enjoy this one. This one was a 4-star read for me, and I highly recommend to anyone wanting to read a good thriller on this spooky season. That's Home is Where the Bodies Are. And I actually finished 2 audiobooks during this vlog at work. I finished, but I don't know if one of them really counts towards this vlog. It's Island of the Blue Dolphins. I checked that one out of the library just out of curiosity. Like, it came to my brain and I was like, oh, I'll check this out. But it was on like a hold. Well, that hold came in during spooky season. It's only 4 hours. I finished it and I was like, why did I check that out? Because it took me forever to actually finish it because I was not in the mood for it. But I finished it. Also gave me 3 stars. And the other one was Practical Magic, which I also finished today. Also another 3 stars. So I've had three stars in a row. I liked Practical Magic. I like how it's written. I like Alice Hoffman's prose. They're very pretty, but there's no reason why that book should be 9 hours. And now I understand why there's a 3-hour version out there. I'm gonna be honest, and this is probably awful to say, but I really think the movie did it better. The movie's so much more fun to watch. But I will say, Practical Magic is a very cozy autumnal read, so I'll give it that. It was very autumnal, very cozy, and it didn't even take place in autumn either, I don't think. So, but it was cozy enough, and honestly, the narrator helped with that because just how she was reading was super soft and it was nice. She was very nice. I had a very nice narrator for that. So that is it for this vlog. But I'm not gonna lie. I am probably going to start A Dowry of Blood before I go into the next vlog because I am dying for a good read now that I've had three stars in a row. And to have something a little more lighthearted, I actually started The Ex-Hex on Spotify. I'm on chapter 11, and my impressions of it aren't great. I watch Katie is Reading every week, and she reads The Ex-Hex every single year. And so I tried it, I'm trying it, and unfortunately, first impression isn't great. I'll leave it at that. But my first impressions of the book isn't great, so I will probably start A Dowry of Blood before I start my next vlog. So in the next vlog, if I'm like already into this, that's why. I am dying for a good read right now. I want to end October strong. I want to end spooky season strong because I'm with a good book, and October is surprisingly already coming to an end. It's like, what? This is like the last full week in October. I'm having a Halloween party on Saturday. That's gonna be it for this vlog. I'm probably going to start this book tonight and I will update you on it when I get to you next, when you see the next video. And I hope you guys have a great Friday or whatever day you're watching this. By the way, just a reminder, you can vote on our pumpkins down below if you would like to see which one you like best. No one on my Facebook group really likes my Skin of the Killer pumpkin. The name is really just a joke. It's just a Twilight joke because it's a vampire and I put some sparkles that you can't really see because I didn't use glitter. But you can vote on which one is your favorite below. I really think Zach did a great job on his pumpkin, even though he hasn't carved in years, and I just painted mine. And the mushroom one was definitely a trust the process. What are you reading this October? What are your spooky reads? If you don't like spooky reads, what are you reading? If you've read any of the books I've talked about, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And I hope to see you guys next week. Oh my god, next week will be the day after Halloween. Oh no. No, it won't. Yeah, it will. Oh. I just realized it's the 22nd. So I just realized how close the end of October is, guys. I have like 2 more books that I want to finish by the end of October. That's why I'm starting this one as essay. Which is why I'm starting this one ASAP. I need a nap. Alright guys, I will see you guys next week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, or whatever day you're watching this, just have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, babe. I will see you guys next time. Bye. That was an aggressive bye.